time to meet the newest card that I have received. Find out what's going on as I hereby summon all my imps to join me on my adventures through Marvel Snap. Hey everybody, it's Annabelle. So I, last Tuesday, got Miek in my Spotlight Cache Roulette. And this was actually even before he got the nerf. It's not a big nerf that he had, but I've never played Miek. I'm going to play Miek today. He basically belongs in a normal discard deck. So I got a lot of the stuff that's for discard. I got the Blade, and the Mobius, and the Collector, and the Swarm, and the Colleen Wing, a Gambit, Lady Sif, the Dracula, a Black Cat, the Apocalypse, and Hela. Just fun stuff, general stuff, easy stuff. Whole idea, get out Miek, play him. If you want to, you can replace the Collector with a Hell Ghost Rider. But just kind of fun. So let's get this one loaded in the chamber and let's go and play for fun. Got Miek right off the bat. That's going to be a good one. We don't even care about the hell. The hell is just in here if we need it. It's a good place for Miek to start too. Colleen Wing, perfect. We'll get rid of our Swarms. We'll get rid of our Blade, that's fine. Gamma Lab, okay. We don't mind the Collector being on Gamma Lab. Right, Miek got taken out. It happens. We do have some backup. A Dracula in the middle seems fine. Magic, okay. Let's go on 5. We can play this one because I want the Black Cat to be discarded.
All systems go.
Then I want to play the Hell here. And bring back all the stuff I discarded. Not a lot that got discarded there, but some stuff.
Minions to me.
Apoc comes back. Let's go into the Morbius in the middle.
I am.
Okay. He tried so hard. Black cat goes away. We're okay with doing the blade here. And then I think we're okay doing Colin Wing here. No, let's do the Miek first. Okay, Red Hawk. Give me a little bit of a problem, but we'll see what we can do with it. Now we can play the Colin Wing. Baron Zemo. On the Morbius, okay. Play down the Dracula on the Miek. Everything gets merged together. Now we can play the Gambit. Hoping to get one of my swarms off that. Now we can do swarm, 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 hella. Move the Miek. Oh, let's not move the Miek. Forgot that's Fist Tower. I'll bring back a Black Cat, Lady Sif, and a couple swarms. And even with the big Hulk, it still does not win. See what we get here on the draw. APOC, awesome. We'll do Cosmetal with the APOC. I think it does it twice. Let me double check. Nice. We'll do a Collector with Culling out for right now. Murder World, okay. Do a Gambit and a Culling Wing. We'll probably lose the hell off this, but we'll see. Yep. I didn't get the hell on any of that. At least that I didn't see. Let's do the Lady Sith here. I don't think I saw a hell in there. How many cards in your hand? 4. Apocalypse dies. Comes back. Apocalypse dies. Comes back. Then get an Apocalypse of their own. Apocalypse again. Then let's do Miek. Not that Miek really matters here. What if they have the Hella? That's the question. Let's go and do Apocalypse on the 3rd. Did they get the Hella is the question. Got the Dracula.
Apocalypse.
Big house. Okay, collector, let's see what they have. Typhoid Miriam, which makes sense with 0. We're gonna snap. That was the worst thing they could have done. Snap. Oh, that's why. That's snap. I can use Typhoid on the Hour of Silence. That's an ongoing. Let's do that. We can risk it for the Gambit? No, not yet. Let's do the Dracula. Okay, Dracula. We can do the Miek here. Then we can do the Blade if we drop the Culling Wing. I think it should do Swarm, and then the Culling Wing should do Swarm again. Miek happens, Blade happens, kicks the Swarm. Swarm comes back. Then Culling Wing says hi, kicks the Swarm again. Let's do a Gambit. Then a Lady Sith. We should be able to do a Miek. It's a Swarm and a Swarm. Miek's pretty fine where it actually is. Gambit's got a 50-50 shot at taking Hella out. But if he doesn't, that's fine. Nice, that's what I was hoping for. Not a big draw for Dracula, but not a bad one either. He's not a bad card so far, but I'm trying to figure out. Maybe I'm just too new at this so far. Like, what the reason that you're playing the Miek is. I mean, he gets pumped up, that's for sure. I'll lose a gambit over this. Void. We both got destroyers. Interesting. Lady Sif gets rid of my Dracula. Not what you're hoping for. Cowing Wing. We can move over the Miek. Miek! There you go. There, buddy. Put the Dracula in Jotunheim, and that's about it.
Opponent snapped.
Trying to figure out where the big power spikes coming from on Miek. I mean, maybe you had to get him in an opening hand to see where it comes from and have him not die. If I have the Modok and some of the 4s and 5s, that's what makes this interesting. Real, that makes sense. Collector. Lady Sif for the collector. Am I losing a Mobius here? Or Morbius, I should say. Because everything's hidden, I can actually do the Gambit and the Cowing Wing underneath. I can play the Hella. What have I even discarded? Obvious.
Minions to me.
There's a blade. Can I get Miek in an opening hand so I can see how good he is in an opening hand, please?
Have that.
He's not getting a fair shot at trying out. Maybe that's enough to just show that he's not really getting a fair shot to even try out. If you get him past turn 3, he's got a real hard time coming back. Does Blade do the black cat here is the question. Yes, it does. Awesome. Miek, it's okay if you come out in the beginning. I promise. $50-50 shot for Gambit. Let's see if he gets the APOC. Nope. On the second shot it does, because I only have one card to pick.
Victory.
Another game with no Miek. This is getting sad. Fifty-fifty shot for Epoch. Get him, Piccolo. Come on, Piccolo. Premiere it. Hey, actually hit Epoch. Nice.
I am reborn.
Uh, 50-50 shot again. Hit Epoch again. Nice. Let's see. What did I discarded? The black cat. So let's do the Morbius over there, and the Gambit over there, and we'll do the Apocalypse on Murder World. And yet, Miek was still in the last 3 cards. He's a very meek creature, apparently. Doesn't like to come out and play. Okay. I'm going to retreat every single time I don't see Miek for a little bit here. Just to see if I can get a shuffle that makes sense. This is so ridiculous that he hasn't showed up once in Mouth and Hands. Two tries.
Escaped.
I know that that's not based around him. I just would like to see what happens if you get him in the opening hand. 3 tries.
Escaped.
Four tries.
Escaped.
There you are! Oh my god, I started to believe you didn't exist. we'll do the 2 and the 3. We'll lose the gamut here. One point, 2 points.
I am Apocalypse.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Two points for the Morbius. Blade. By the way, this is the quote-unquote silky smooth deck that I'm playing against. Three. How many things have I discarded? Just a gambit. Interesting. Oh, they're putting the Red Hulk in there for that nice topper. Let's play the Hella. No, let's put the Hella on top of the Miek.
Minions to me.
Gambit hits. So even for that, we got up to like a 4. Now, was that the best thing for me? No, but I think that's where it gets if you really don't have like a MODOK for it. There's a Miek. Nice. Miek. Thank you. Black Cat, which means Miek goes up. Don't want to play the Lady Sif here. Play the Culling Wing. Got a 50-50 shot at Swarm. Remember, I'm looking at this as though you just got this card and you just got Series 3 complete. This tower, okay. Blade's not the worst idea here. I can do Morbius here.
I am reborn.
Collector's not the worst idea in the world. Should be all swarms. A Black Cat and 2 swarms. not willing to risk this just yet. Okay, so for the last turn we'll play the Hella. And I should have 3 spots open, so let's cover up all but 3. 1, 2, 3. You should be able to snap back, so let's snap back. Snap. Hello, cow. Cow and wing.
Apocalypse.
Minions to me.
It's interesting. Okay. Good place for Apocalypse to go on Bar Sinister. Good place for also Lady Sith to go on Bar Sinister. If I do Calling Wing, then it should take the swarm here. Yeah, you're gonna do the Carnage into Venom move here. Get 1 billion points on that. We'll do the Lady Sif here. They're just gonna do Venom, and then they're just going to play on what they have. They're just gonna eat the Venom.
Apocalypse.
Okay, Dracula. Green Goblin. Nightcrawler. Miek, which doesn't do a lot for me at this point. Swarm to 50-50, the APOC at the end.
Wind, aid my hand.
Miek got up to 7 there. It's a 1/6, 1/7. Seems like most times if you're Series 3. Not like the worst card in the world, but you gotta put a lot of effort to get a 1/6, 1/7 there. Morbius is fine. I'm gonna let the collector take a hit here. Telling Wings, nice. But I want to put the Draco down instead. We can do the Telling Wing and the Lady Sif here. Because it brings 2 back. Then the Lady Sif kills another one, brings 2 back. Okay. Then we can move the Miek if we need to. But Miek's gonna get 3 extra no matter what. We can actually do the Gambit. Gambit's only going to do 1 power. So we can still do a Swarm and a Swarm, because I only need 1 shot for Gambit.
There's no strings on me.
They have won me if I moved over the Miek. Not knowing that he had Ultron. Not knowing that I would kill the Rogue. That it made a difference. I moved over the Miek. That would have given me +5. Would have had 5 more anyways. That was at a 7. So that would have put that up to 16. 7, 10, 11, 12. 12 versus 17. 12 versus 16. He's not a bad card. He's being a 1/5, 1/6 on a normal basis. There's other cards that you can do as a 1/5, 1/6. I mean, yes, if you have the cards that go with him. Like, if you're playing with MODOK and stuff like that, you've got a better shot with him. Because MODOK is going to do a ton for him. But I pretend like I don't own MODOK. Because this is, again, what it would look like if you just got Series 3 complete and Miek was the first card that you ever got. as a season pass, as a series pass card or whatever. Mind skip, and I have no way of getting rid of mind skip. With the nerf that he just had, it makes it really awkward to play him. And I gotta move Draco, hang on. Not sure how Draco works with Dark Dimension, I'm not going to find out. There's the Miek. Let's do the Lady Sith so I can hopefully discard the Hell for once. Nice, thank you. We flip here. I know all he has is a Hella, so I can actually snap here. And we're just going to put the Odin on the Gamma Lab and call it a day.
Are ye worthy?
Dracula happens after Dark Dimension. Nice to know that.
Victory.
I mean, I don't hate him, but he's so awkward at times. Like, I can see how he can be a good card, but you really need to get him early. You need MODOK or something else for him. And the fact that there's no real move support still. There's only one location that benefits the move, and that's it. Which is really sad. What number are we on? We on 4? We're on 4, right? Oh, awesome. If we're on 4, then I'm okay with Cowling Wing happening here. And that's the problem. It's so vulnerable to Killmonger even. We're on 4, so let's go Dark Dimension, because we know that Draco happens after Dark Dimension. We've already proven that. We're on 5, so let's go Collector and let's go Gambit. Then Blade's gonna do Swarm again, nice. Doc. Get one of our million swarms. And then 6. We can do 6 for Lady Sith. And then last turn on 7, I got a cards. Yeah, I did. I did myself nice. We'll do Swarm, Swarm, Swarm. And that leaves us with either APOC or Hella. And the Juggernaut actually helped me out. I mean, I don't hate him, he's just weird. For being a 1-drop, he's weird. I can see how he can get powerful, but you gotta get him early. And you gotta get the stuff or the discard off of him. Like, I can see the point of him. Like, I see the point of him. But he's really vulnerable, especially for being a 1-drop. Then I haven't got any of the locations for him to make a lot of sense, like Sanctum Centaurum, or I keep getting this one, but I keep getting this one early. Like, this might be one of its better locations just because of the fact the Great Web's a pain in the butt. Draco's fine. Black Cat, okay. Don't mind Blade taking a Black Cat. Culling Wing can go here. 50-50 chance on APOC then? Black Cat. Culling Wing gets the Hella. Collector. Galactus, okay. Alright. Again, it's just so weird. Like, I can see the point behind him, but he's having such a problem just existing. That's fine. That's another problem. Now Yondu takes him out if you don't get him quickly enough. This is the Baron's email. Steal your deck. Like, I don't want to play Lady Sif because of Dracula. I'll play Lady Sif now just to get... Actually, here, let's go to the Dracula route. So he plays Absorbing Man this turn. He's smart. He plays Absorbing Man right on top of the Baron Zemo, if he's got it. Or they, I should say. Then we can play a Swarm down. You want a Swarm? Have a Swarm.
All systems go.
I don't hate him. It just seems like right now he's got a lot of problems with him if you don't have the stuff to support him. I guess it's a lot of cards, but like... And if you just hit,
To me.
you don't have the stuff to support him.
Victory.
I think I'm just gonna call it here. I don't hate him. He just seems like right now, with not getting him early game and not having the stuff to support him, he's not really getting that big. There's really no good way of having something discarded every single turn. If there was a card in Marvel Snap that when you played it, it would return back to your hand and then be considered a discard card, that would be like the greatest thing for him, and that's about it. I don't know if any card like that will ever exist, but it'd be like one of the few ways to really help out this card. Just some card where it's like, you play it down. So, like a bounce card, some card like Kitty Pryde, but for like this card, every time you play it down, it like discards itself, but then you get a new copy. That'd be kind of interesting. I don't know how you do that, but it'd be interesting. As close as you get a Swarm, and Swarm's really hard to trigger sometimes. Anyways, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and as always, remember, play for fun.